Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying Shasta. These are all diet versions of Shasta, and they do make the originals as well. But we were buying these in a 12-pack, so we just stuck with buying the diet, or it would have been really, really expensive. So this is just the Diet Shasta Cola. This is the Diet Dr. Shasta, which is like Dr. Pepper, I'm assuming.
The cream soda and the root beer.
So for the 12-pack, it was $4.48 each at Menards, and so that would make these 37 cents a can, which is a good,
really cheap.
It is a good price. $4.48 is probably not bad, but if we had bought, I added it up while we were there. If we had bought like one of every 12-pack they had, it was going to cost us like over $75. Yeah. So it was like, well, I'll stick with just the diet this time.
Plus, we don't drink original soda, so we would have had to have given
all those away. So I'm hoping we'll really like all the diet so that we can keep them and drink them. Because we don't like to drink our calories. I would rather eat my calories. So Shasta is distributed by Shasta Beverages, a national beverage company. They are in Hayward, California. It's shastapop.com. One can is 0 calories, and it says very low sodium on the top. 35 milligrams of sodium. So,
this is not something, a brand we see in our regular stores around here, like Kroger, Walmart, all those. They just don't sell this brand.
I've never had a Shasta in my life. So, but I've seen, like, I remember Shasta commercials as a kid, and I've seen it like product placement in TV shows, but I've never had one myself.
It's nice. It reminds me a lot of a Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi. It has a Pepsi-like flavor. I
do not care for Pepsi.
Yeah.
I don't care for Pepsi.
So you probably don't love this one.
I don't care for Diet Pepsi. It tastes watered down.
That's how Pepsi usually tastes to me too.
And honestly, compared to like a Coke, I love Coke Zero. That's my favorite. This is boring.
Coke Zero has a little more bite to it. This one's missing that bite. This really does remind you of a Pepsi RC a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of
this is
more of a tame soda.
Yeah, it's very watered down, very boring. Yeah. It's kind of flat.
It has a little bit of that Diet Coke kind of flavor, that Diet Soda kind of flavor too. That little bit of
but not Coke.
No, a Diet Soda. Like that little bit of aftertaste you get when you get a diet, that kind of has that.
Yeah.
And we drink diet all the time, so we're used to that.
We're used to the diet. Yeah. For me, I would drink them just to not waste the money, but really, I would never buy that again.
No, I wouldn't buy the cola again.
Okay, so now let's go to Diet Dr. Shasta. This also says low sodium, 0 calories, all that. So I'm assuming this is going to be like Dr. Pepper.
I don't think so. Why would you call it Dr. anything?
Exactly. It smells like Dr. Pepper.
It does. It smells just like it.
You know what? Just not to waste those. I'm wondering if I couldn't add some kind of like Ashley puts that vanilla flavoring in the Coke to make it better.
Like a cherry.
Some kind of flavoring, to vanilla to make it a nice vanilla Coke.
I like the Dr. Shasta. It's good. It's better.
I feel the same way about the Dr. Shasta that I felt about
the... It does seem a little more watered down.
It's watered down. It's boring. It doesn't have... It's just not as even as... I mean, it did fizz. It is carbonated. But it's just... It doesn't have the flavor. I think it's the syrup or something.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have the sweetness... You know, even though it's diet, it should still have a sweetness to it. Trust me, I like sweet stuff. I love Coke Zero because it's sweet. This doesn't have the sweetness level. That's what it's missing too.
Right. Yeah, I agree. The flavor's just not as bold as regular Dr. Pepper. But I like that much better than the cola. I could drink the Dr. Shasta.
I like it better, but I would not buy it again.
I wouldn't buy it again, but I could definitely drink those.
Okay, so now this is the cream soda. Please let it be good.
And I drink root beers every day, so that'll be interesting to see what the diet root beer is.
Oh, the root beer. Yeah, we're going to do that one last. Okay, cream soda.
So hoping for a really rich vanilla.
I'm looking for rich vanilla. I'm looking for some sweetness.
It smells good.
Don't know if I'm going to get any sweetness in these.
Yeah, that's better. It still seems a little flat though, doesn't it? As far as the flavor goes, it seems a little flat.
Yes, and it's the sweetness. I've cracked the code. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's where it really falls
But that
short.
one seems more sweet than the other ones.
Yes, so I could drink that one. We got the 12 pack. There's 11 more of these. I could definitely drink all of these and be completely fine. I still wouldn't buy it again over other cream sodas.
Yeah.
But I could drink these and not have to give them away.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Okay, now this is the root beer. Now let's see. We have tried so many root beers on this channel. Diet, regular, just tons of root beer.
There's a lot of carbonation there.
0 calories. But Kevin, I love root beer too, but Kevin drinks Diet A&W every single day.
Smells good.
Mm-hmm.
They all smell good.
Oh, no, it still lacks the sweetness.
Yeah, it's still not as good as A&W.
But it has the flavor of root beer, but they just needed to add more syrup or more whatever whatever chemical artificial flavoring.
Whatever that gives that little sweetness.
Yeah, they need to add more of that to all of these across the board. But that one really tastes the strongest.
It reminds me of, go ahead.
It tastes the most authentic root beer. The most authentic out of the drinks.
That root beer reminds me of the root beer barrels.
Yeah.
That's the flavor it has. It's dead on a root beer barrel.
Yes.
Which are okay for me. I still would much rather prefer the A&W.
Right.
That does not replace it at all.
No.
Because the A&W is more of a real, brewed root beer, whereas this seems more candy-like. But I like it. It's probably in the reverse order. What we tried them is my favorite order.
I would just switch the cream soda and the root beer. I would go cream soda 1, root beer 2.
A lot of carbonation.
A lot of carbonation, yes. But honestly, I would never choose this brand again.
No, I wouldn't buy any of these again.
No. But we bought more. We have 4 more to try, and 2 of the 4 are going to be regular. So honestly, that's going to be a lot of fun. Is to see, okay, how much sweetness can they add to these? Because they certainly did not show it with these 4.
No, I agree.
But yeah, the only ones I would even be interested in keeping would be the cream soda and the root beer. The other ones, they're just not good enough for me to even keep, even though they are diet, and that's saying a lot because I don't like to just give stuff away, but that's just the truth. It's not worth buying. So I'll have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.